What is up, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to another overview for World of Darkness, and this is the amazing source book for World of Darkness called Midnight Circus. Let me just clear the dice off. Now take a look at the picture. Just tell me what, what does that invoke in you? Midnight Circus. It's a circus slash carnival, and it's a very, very creepy supernatural one. And it well, I'll read you the back and then we'll get into the nitty-gritties. So step right up, right this way. Okay, for centuries, almost millennia, it has travelled the back roads and byways of the world of darkness, and as it wandered, the stain on its festival soul thickened. Now it answers to the name of Anastagio's old-time lunar carnival and midnight circus. Its taste for souls has grown ever keener, and it's still hungry. The Calliope beckons like a Lorelei. Will you enter? A pittance to enter, a lifetime to play. Within the tents and sideshows of the midnight circus lurk horrors and visions that stretch and defy the imagination. But the circus is not managed by mortals, oh no. Fey glamours mix with eldritch magics, the kindred quietly stroll along the midway while the restless dead flit through the carnival air. Guru or mage, undead or living, there's something to suit everybody's taste in the midnight circus. And the tickets are bargain at twice the price. Just watch where you step and what you look at, because not all the attractions are free. World of Darkness Midnight Circus includes details on a whole new threat to the world of darkness, circus folk, both sympathetic and irredeemable, compatible with all 5 game lines, and The Wasteland, an adventure in which players must confront a bizarre menace while dealing with the siren call of the midnight circus. Now, here's the thing, it's like a travelling circus, right? And obviously managed and employed, and employees are obviously supernatural beings. Once you are in the circus, you can never leave. People have tried to escape. They've always been hunted down and caught and brought back to the fold. And we're talking all the sort of creepy stuff you'd find at the circus, just bizarre creatures to look at. Well, let's have a look, shall we? So Cherry gets a tattoo. That's a little story. That's an introduction to get you into it, and then there's an introduction to the book itself. Then we've got the history of the circus, the whole sick crew, the circus, the bread and circuses, the Wasteland, which is the adventure, of course. So the first bit is just, like I say, it's an introductory story, basically about like a goat boy. He's like a goat from the waist down, and he escapes and he ends up working in a different circus. They track him down. It's it's a very creepy sort of, I don't know, it's very Call of Cthulhu-esque sort of air to this source book. Yeah, sort of Stephen King of old, like back when when I think he was good. Tells you how to use this book. We'll come on to that. You got the freak show, all the different creatures and things. History of the circus. The layout, which is obviously different every time, but at the same time, what I like about this is it's kind of a sandbox source book. You can sandbox it, and yet it can be different every time. The layout can be different. You can never find the edge or the end of it. It's really, really cool. And there's different circles within the whole employees of the circus itself. Like the different circles, the 5th circle, 4th circle, 3rd circle, gets higher and higher up the hierarchy. And they can be anybody, these people. They can be like mutants, mages, werewolves, vampires, all sorts of stuff. You know, it could be were-rats, were-crocodiles. Sorry, I knocked the camera there. That's my go-to thing. So you got all that. It's got all the stats for all the freaks. The freak show. There's some really cool two-headed people. You know, like lion people. There's mad scientists. There's just like blobs of flesh that are like out of Doctor Who almost. You know, it's really cool. There's old style like magicians and witches, and it's just so freaky. I love the theme of this, and the demons as well. There's demonic entities here as well. You can kind of see that by the ringmaster here. So yeah, there's all sorts going on here. Tells you how you can play the different areas of the circus itself, how the attractions work, you know, about the clowns, Ferris wheel, you know, all different rides, merry-go-round, blah blah blah. It's all there. Museum of Oddities, that's where you get your real freak supernatural creatures and that. And they're kind of captive and they can't escape. It's really cool. I mean, you can try, but it's, from what I've read so far, and I've nearly read the whole thing, they look like to be one of the more powerful, I would say entities, but the circus as a whole, the whole group, one of the most powerful forces in the supernatural world of darkness, I would say. So you're really up against it. Now, some of the things I like about this, yes, it's an older source book, it is, but it can be played with werewolf, vampire, mage, mummy, you know, changeling, fae, wraith, you name it. You can play this game with any of the World of Darkness settings, any of them, right? Another thing I like about this source book, it's so easy to update to 5th edition, super easy, and that's kind of what I like about 5th edition anyway. And the other thing I like, you don't have to just use this for World of Darkness games. You could use this for Call of Cthulhu. With a little bit more work, you could use this for D&D. You know, Wild Beyond the Witchlight, that kind of thing. It's got that kind of feel to it. Really good source book, and one I'm very glad I picked up. I highly recommend it to anybody that's into role-playing that likes, you know, that kind of circus / carnival creepy theme. And yeah, so once you get caught in the circus, you know, you got a lifetime of adventures just trying to get out, let alone to complete quests and that. So, some of the characters are on your side, some of them are mysterious. I won't give anything away, you know, because, you know, go to your game master to come to get this source book. But yeah, some of them are on your side, some of them aren't, some of them are mysterious. We'll leave it at that. And yeah, there you go. That's Midnight Circus, one of the best source books for the World of Darkness setting I've ever come across. You know, at the moment, bar none. And there it is, Midnight Circus. Thanks very much for watching. Remember, all brushes lead to war, and I'll see you on another video, chaps. See you out there. Bye for now. Bye bye.